Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will cover one of the important feature of JavaScript, that is object restructuring. Guys, please do like, share and subscribe the channel to keep me motivated to create the videos. So let's start with the object restructuring. And I'm ready with my setup already. So you can see here an object and address is a nested object. There are many ways to access the objects. We will try to cover one of the general way and object restructuring the new way. So I have logged out my object, as you can see it here in the console, name, address and school and age. Miss age, let's add the age as well. So you can see the age also now. So let's try the first approach. If we want to access all the properties of the object here, we will do this way. Name, object, name, school, age, address. If you want to access the city separately, we will do this way. So school, age, address and city. Now let's try to log them out. So name, school, age, address and city. As you can see, all the properties John, APS 10, street and city is blank because we have done a mistake here. This is why we are learning destructuring. So now the new approach, object destructuring, that is second approach. So as you can see here, while separating out the variables, we have written quite a number of lines here. We will try to improve this in object destructuring. Name, age, school, city, address. Now log them out. Name, school, age and address. So you can see the log, name, school, age and street, basically the address here. So as you can see, the difference by yourself, less number of lines of code and the more elegant. Second benefit of object restructuring is assigning a different variable name while accessing the properties. Let's take an example here, like we want to access this name via a different variable name like a full name. We can assign a different variable name here and we will try to access this with the new variable name. So we can see the difference, John. This is called assigning a different variable name while accessing the object properties. Like age, we can access the age via a different property name, age. And now we will access the age with the new property, the new name, like this. This is called assigning different variable name while accessing the properties. And the other benefit of using the object restructuring is assigning default values while accessing the objects. Let's take a case where age is not present in this object. We can assign the default value while accessing the object like this. Now you can see the difference. Undefined is replaced with the default value, that is 10. Let's see the previous. Undefined and again 10. This is called assigning the default value while accessing the object. Let's take another example, like school is not present and school is undefined. We can assign a default value to the school, that is NA. And the other thing is accessing the nested object. As you can see in the example, address is a nested object with its properties, street, locality and city. There's a beautiful way to access the nested properties as well. Here, object and address and city, locality and street. So you can access the nested properties as well. City, locality and street. NY Hilton and Hilton Road. So you can see all the three properties, city, locality and street in the log. So I am trying to access the nested properties. So you can see only one line of code, and while accessing all the three nested properties. So this is the beautiful way of writing while accessing the properties of flat object, nested objects. So what all the things we have covered in this: accessing the flat object properties and assigning default values while accessing the properties, assigning a different variable name to the properties, and accessing the nested properties. So guys, that's all in this video. Thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe the channel.